What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I hope you like the video. Let's get straight into it. I can come up on here and talk about all the good things about being with God, the gifts and the promises, but we don't talk enough about the hard part. This journey is hard. Continuously dying to yourself, continuously being humbled. For the past few days, I've been battling with entitlement. I'm gonna be honest, I grew up not having to worry about bills, not having to worry about my next meal, a roof over my head. You know, I say I grew up blessed. Once you've been conditioned to that way of living, you kind of take stuff for granted. You kind of become ungrateful and become entitled. You have to learn how to be humble, how to handle life. You know, I never was used to struggle because I'm used to getting what I want. I'm used to living a certain type of way. But when I'm asking for things and doors are closed and it feels like God is not really there, God is not listening, God is really trying to burn the entitlement out of me, I have to realize that I don't deserve none of this. I kind of take things for granted that I know that God has given me. It kind of makes me a bad steward of what he's given me. If you've been working your whole life for a car, grinding day in, day out for this car, once you get that car, you're gonna take care of it. Make sure everything is right with it. But if you're just given a car, you're not ready for it because you don't know the value or the worth that it has. And once you're used to receiving, God has to put you in a famine. God has to put you in a drought. And like I said, it's been hard. There's been times where, like, I don't like to say it, but like I was mad at God because I'm just full of myself. Like, I want my way so bad, and it had me fighting his will. And now, as I see that God is humbling me, I've seen myself become more submissive to his will and not my will. I can't stress it enough that, like, it's a hard process. I can come tell you that this journey will give you peace. This journey will give you joy, everything that you need. But man, this journey is hard. Now I really see why few choose this path. But God has done too much for me not to stick with him when nobody else was there. And so I'm committed to giving my life to God because I owe my life to God. Because without God, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, mentally, on the inside. There's times where I just wanted to quit. Like, I'm not getting a break. Spiritual attack after spiritual attack. And, you know, God is delivering me. But at the same time, it's like, man, when is this going to end? It's confusing because I'm being transformed. But I'm also tired of being transformed. Because it's constantly showing me that I still have some sin in me that God has to take out, where I have to introspect and be like, that fear in you is not supposed to be in there. And, you know, there's been times where I've wanted to go back to my old self, to my old habits. And so I come to realize that we can't judge the Israelites. When Moses was leading them out of Egypt and they was complaining, talking about how they wanted to go back to Egypt, how they wanted to go back to doing what they were accustomed to doing. I can't blame them because I'm in that same position. But you know, God built us for this. And God's being too good for us to just quit, man. Because one thing I do know is that if he's got me in this, he's gonna flip the whole situation around. And it's always gonna end in victory. I've been in this process and God has never lost. And you know, even knowing that when in a storm, God is gonna win. That doesn't make it easier. But once you get out, then you truly know the meaning of don't lean on your own understanding. You truly know the meaning of all things work together for the good. You truly know the meaning of all them verses that he's given us. And like I said before in my videos, it's one thing to say it, but hey, it's another thing to go through it. Cause man, God has taken me through that valley of shadow and death. And man, it gets hard, but I know it's worth it, man. But hey, I appreciate y'all for watching the video. I love y'all. Peace.